So what do you think you can do this week to move towards your goal?
Huh?
What do you think you can do this week to make yourself accountable?
I need to work on to watch some more tutorials, a lot of them, so that I can be accountable to do so that I can achieve my goals, which I said last week, which would be like I want to be like good in editing, something like that.
Okay. All right. So you probably need to make a schedule of that and move from there. And the examples doesn't have to be YouTube related. It can be a personal relationship or something like that. Is it? Okay, let me just go to the audience. So I said hi to everyone else. I said hi to everyone already. Thank you, Terrence, for coming over. So he's saying, hey, Nadia and everyone on the panel and chat, thumbs up. Quinn's Chronicle says, happy Sunday, Nadia. Panel and chat, thank you, Quinn, very much. I completely forgot you this weekend, but definitely after this live, I'll do what I promised to do. And if you want to come up, Quinn, so you can get watch hours for yourself, you can do that. The link is above. Okay, so the next one says take action. Be the change that you want to see. Every morning that you wake up is a new opportunity to be great. You have the opportunity to change your life and commit to action. Hi, Trina. Thank you for coming. It says taking actions will help with accountability. You're now aware what you can do having an effect on their reality and your creation. Okay, welcome, Trina. Thank you for coming. So she's saying good evening, host and co-host. Thumbs up.
Good evening, Trina.
Hi, Trina. Hi, everyone.
How are you guys? So,
do you guys have anything to say about taking action?
Oh, about taking action. Okay, so it takes you are the person who can take yourself to be accountable for anything that you are supposed to be you want to achieve. Like there's no way that somebody can make you can do something for you to be like accountable. You're the one who is supposed to push themselves. So you guys we all need to be accountable like push yourself to be accountable to anything that you're supposed to be accountable.
Okay.
For me, I feel like if you set a goal for yourself, take responsibility to make sure you get to wherever you say you want to get to. Don't try to act like blame somebody for not getting to where you want to get to. So yeah. Because I know some people have tendency of saying, oh, I should have been here so amount of time, but this person, no. It's your responsibility to get to where you need to get to. So
hey, just give me a few minutes. I'm typing to someone in the chat.
Hmm?
I said, can you please give me a few minutes?
Okay.
For me, I can't see the chat. So
you can't?
No.
What about you, Best?
You know, I don't know why I can't hear you. What are you saying?
Can you see the chat?
Yeah, I can see that, but it is like I must move the finger near the the camera, so it's not nice. Now I can see the chat. Now I can see the chat.
Okay, I'm going to I'm going to read someone's comment in the comment section. It says, "I'm a believer in karma, and that makes me accountable. That that and my conscience." Okay. So, all right, for those who are just coming in, we are discussing accountability, and there are 5 steps. It said the first one, to accept that you could be wrong. And another one is 2, to be mindful, to check yourself. 3 is to choose progress. And 4 is to take action. Earlier in the live, I gave some examples of myself not being accountable. I had shared a story, I had shared a story with my subscribers about me getting fired. And initially, during that time, I didn't take accountability. I was basically saying it's the other lady's fault. But in reality, it's both of our fault, because one, I knew we weren't supposed to have the chains on the bed when we were transferring the patient. So years later, I finally took responsibility for my actions. Another one that I stated was in the 18th century, they had an incident where they call it the Black Death of childbirth. I mean, maybe healthcare workers will know about this, where a lot of women died because the doctors weren't washing their hands. And it took them, well, the scientists did a test and they found out that the doctors weren't washing their hands. It took them 30 years to realize that this was the problem. Another incident is that I wanted to give on this panel here. Sometime this week, I was on someone's panel, and there were 2 ladies, not really arguing, but they were talking. One was a little bit disappointed with the other one's action. What she did, she probably recorded a live and she didn't tell her that she was in it. So when she went to the premiere, she saw herself and she was disappointed. So she, voiced her opinion, saying, "You should have let me know that I'm going to be in this video. I know it's a public forum. Yes, I'm a YouTuber, but I would have felt better if you had disclosed to me that I was going to be in that video." Which, I understand. I understood both their sides, and they came to a decision that, they both apologized to each other, and they move forward. What do you guys think about the examples that I gave?
That's a good example. At least they took responsibility for each of their action, which is good. I mean,
okay, and I know there's a story that maybe some of you guys are not familiar with, or maybe some of you are familiar. There's a young lady who threatened her. She threatened and she did some damage to her boyfriend's car. And just recently, last week, she got this happened in December, but this just recently, and it's on TikTok all over. She got held. So she's in jail right now for the action she did in December while she was pregnant. So she went to file a report, and the officers, they held her. They kept her. And I remembered in December, people were telling her not to go and do the damage to her boyfriend's car. And she took it upon herself and did it anyway. So now she's reaping the repercussion. What is it? Sorry, how do you say the word? Now she's reaping
Repercussion.
the repercussions of what she did in December, which a lot of people are feeling sorry for her. But I remember being on that live with her being so adamant of going to his house and damaging his car. I even saw videos of her going upstairs and downstairs, breaking the car, saying one, breaking the car, saying two. And it was just out of control. I'm not saying it's good for her, but this is what happens when you act on your emotions, right? And
Yeah.
I'm sure right now she's probably sitting down in the jail and thinking over and, trying to take accountability for what her actions were back then. And there's a baby involved too. So,
Yeah.
everybody's probably feeling sorry for her, but this is what you did, right? Let's see. I think Trina said accountability can bring healing too. Definitely. And Quinn is saying okay, Nati. And Trina is saying true, Terrence, workplace culture. Okay, so Terrence said something above. He said, in my workplace, there is a culture of lack of accountability where you are always cleaning up after lazy or incompetent people. And I find that can rub off on you. Definitely, but you can also speak to them. How about going to your boss or going face to face to your coworker and letting them know, you need to clean up after yourself. I know they're not children, but if you don't say something, it will continue on and on and on. Thank you, Sidoni, for coming back. Um, Before we go forward, I think you have to turn something on your page. Does Sidoni have to turn something on her page, on her side, or it automatically turns on?
No. You have to click on the three dots. If you're using the phone, you click
Mm-hmm.
on the three dots, click on the three, and then click on share this to your audience.
The three dots in the
phone.
Where
You
it
click
says
there,
more.
more.
Okay, Sidoni, you hear what you have to do?
I have a question. Is this like person should be like accountable or being like he had like a brain damage? Because this it's a story, a true life story. It happened in South Africa. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a lady who was a politician. She was big and she was big in South Africa. She was rich. So all of and she had a very wonderful family. They didn't have no problems in the family like husband and wife and the kids. She had two kids who they were going to school at the moment at that scenario or that part, and then the kids one day they just the husband asked her to take the kids to school, and then there was just some small things happen, and then it became an issue, but at long last the husband took the kids to school, and then the lady went to the club and drank some wine, and then on his way back he decided the easiest way to stay in this world is to I wanted to kill herself, but she didn't want to kill herself and leave the kids alone. So she went and took the kids from school and took them to the bush and shot the first one who was sitting on the co-driver's seat, and the other one who was behind, because he was 11, he knew what her mother did. He ran and they shot his kid. He had three bullets, so
Mm-hmm.
he shot one in the hand and the second one in the head, because the kid did not die. So and she had like three bullets. So when she went to shoot herself, there was no bullet, so she had now to go. What's it called? To go to the somebody's near and tell the person what has happened. The person didn't believe what she was saying until she went there and then called the police. Now she is in jail. So she's supposed to. Okay, some people says it was a brain damage. That was something with the brain. Was it? Is it something like she was not accountable, or just we should blame brain damage?
She was brain damaged. I think she should still be held accountable. She had an intention of killing herself first, right? So she knew exactly what she was doing. She
I mean,
went to
go ahead.
She went to get help after. So if she didn't know, if she probably wasn't in her right mind, but still, she should still be held accountable. Maybe it was stress that caused her. Maybe she was having problems with her husband, whatever. She still knows wrong from right.
For that, they didn't have a problem with the husband, because actually the husband is the one who went and paid bond, and then when the lady was out, when he was released, she was just going to the court hearing every week like that. She was staying with the man, and actually they got another baby during in that duration. When she's just in the court, she was now she went to jail now when she was pregnant. So with the husband there was no problem. They didn't have no problem, and it's not like you are supposed to there's no reason, because they were rich, there was no reason to kill the kids. They could have lived a beautiful life. So for that one, now confused man. For me, how I see it.
Sorry.
So you're muted, man.
I mean, I feel like in that case, she may be going through some mental issue that just, certain time. I mean, but that can be an excuse, but in some situations, she might not really be in her right mind. I mean, she's not even aware of what she's doing. So, I mean, yeah.
How old was the baby that was in front?
The baby who was the firstborn was 11 years. The other one was like 6 years.
Okay. Well, maybe she was going through something during the pregnancy, but still, she still has to be held accountable. What do you guys think? Well, 1 second. Let's help Sidoni, because she wants some watch hours. Sidoni, you want to open your mic and speak so we can help you?
Okay. Now everything.
It's not going to work if you don't share it out to your community. And not the regular share. You have to click on the 3 buttons they said. Hello.
Sydney, you are supposed to unmute your mic. Click on the mic where it's written mic. It will unmute you.
No, I think she said in the chat that where she is noisy. Earlier, if you go up in the chat.
Yeah, but I'm trying to tell her that in order for her to get the watch hours, she has to just share it to her community, and then she can do it back mute. All right. Okay, sorry. Okay, so what do you guys think in the chat about that situation? Either the young lady that I spoke about previously, or you can talk about the incident that Best brought up. Hi, Rita. Welcome. She said no. Is she talking to me? Okay, so Quincy, repeat, but Fred, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Nana Foodie is welcoming Fred. Welcome, everyone. On DXN TV says he's busy. Okay, Stream Elements, thank you for coming.
A
And
stream element it is my robot. Stream element is my
okay,
robot.
Hi,
okay.
Danny Fern.
The thumbs, I mean, the amazing MNG said hi. She said thumbs up. Hello to
Hi,
everyone.
amazing.
Okay. All right. So we're going, Blessings has an opinion. She said, once you set your mind to do something, you should always be ready for any outcome that will pop up. Just like pregnancy, if you want to be a mom, you should be ready to go through the labor pains. I agree. Danique is saying hi. Welcome, Danique. Glad to see you. Music in the background, so I will leave the panel. No problem. I understand. Okay. So anyone? Hello, amazing.
Hello, amazing.
So does anyone have anything to say about the three incidents that I mentioned? Okay, Saniki is saying taking accountability for someone's action is an important aspect of personal growth and maturity. I definitely agree with that, Saniki. It's about accountability. I explained, I'm sure you probably know Ivani, right? I explained her situation, and I also, Bess gave an example, and then I also gave example about myself. Okay, the last point is it says to be humble. Major element to be humble. Major element to being accountable. You know that everyone makes mistake and not everyone is at their best at all times. Right? Is that true? Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Be humble is to admit that you didn't know. Okay. So in their
Yeah.
situation, in the lady's situation, would you say she didn't know? She didn't know what?
Huh? Which
I said in the
lady?
incident, the situations that I gave, would you say that they didn't know?
No, for them, I think they knew. They knew they knew what they are doing.
Which situation are you talking about? The TikTok one, or?
The TikTok and the best situation.
I mean, I feel like the TikTok one she just allowed her emotion to get the best of her without thinking. But then now, of course, you know, that's why they always say think before you do something, because later on, the consequences you face might be worse than even what you did. So
Exactly. And now the reason why I brought accountability to her, because then her followers are saying, oh, she didn't know and she didn't, just making excuses for her. Oh, she went through this during her childhood. I just think it's not an excuse.
And also another problem is it's also has to do with the people that are surrounding you as well. Just like you just said, her follower, what they're saying. They're the same people that are leading her through to where she is now.
Exactly.
So,
Because I remember being on the live, not enough people were telling her don't go. But there was one of her good friends, they fall out for that same situation because she did tell her not to go. And because she said not to go, they're not friends anymore. And look what happened. Okay, I believe oneself can be accountable for his or her actions. Okay, I'm gonna go to the chat. I think so from Denise. So amazing is saying hi. It's pretty much greetings to everyone. And blessing is saying I believe. Okay, that was blessing.
Hi, amazing.
And Amazing saying hi to Bess, Joshua, and Terrence. Okay,
Hi,
it says,
amazing. Hi, blessing. Hi, everyone.
being humble. The last point is being humble is a sign of you seeking help and you becoming the best journey of you. Okay, and hello everyone. So Junior Soti is saying hello to everyone. Welcome.
Hello, welcome.
So,
Who's
like example, like that lady from TikTok, if she could have be humble and listen to his friend and don't listen to the people who, people in the chat, they always want to see content, so they want to make you do something bad. So if she could have listened to her friends and be humble and listen to the real friends, she could be not in jail now.
right
So
in that
not
situation? But I think, being if you're an adult, you're like 20, I think she should be over 26, maybe 26, 27, 28. You should have your, you know what's right from wrong. So I wouldn't even blame her friends. No, you know right from wrong. She's an adult, she's a woman. So I wouldn't blame her friends in that situation. Okay, Amazing is saying thanks so much for your warm welcome and blessings, and Saniki, your pictures, they're looking so familiar. I mean, so similar. He humble calf drink the most milk. So Saniki is saying a humble calf drink the most milk. You
so.
any other thoughts?
Huh?
Any other thoughts? I gave the 5 steps already.
I mean, from my experience of accountability, like from experience working in a nursing home, a lot of people don't take accountability. They don't take responsibility for their action at all. They always like throw it on somebody else because they know if
They're in
they say
trouble.
they're responsible, they get in trouble. But they don't
Yes.
care about the other person getting in trouble. It's just like I'm they put a lot of stuff on me many times. Like the Hoya lift is to be used with 2 people,
People, right?
1 person. Because why? We're short staffed. It's just me doing it. And once something happens, it's a skin tear, everybody run away. You have to write a report. So it's just it applies every in your day-to-day life. So it's something we need to consider and we need to like make sure you're not like ignoring it. Take responsibility for your action. Take responsibility because whatever comes after that, be ready to face it. So
True, definitely. It's funny that you brought up the nursing home incident because I find that it's so true. Like you have to be so you want to work by yourself, but then you can't. You ask for help and then you don't get the help that you need. And then when something happens, you are the one that will be in trouble because you're not supposed to work by yourself. But the supervisor said I have to do it by myself. So who are you going to blame? You have to blame yourself. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
You
because
have to,
there have been so many times like we have 4 risk patients that easily fall when they're in the bed. So the
right.
nurses will say, put them in a wheelchair and put them at the nurses station. They don't tell you when they get up to go past the medication, knowing the patient is still there. When the patient falls on the floor, they blame you. But I'm like, it's not my fault. You told me to bring the patient to you. You didn't remember that there's a patient here. You
Right.
left. It's your fault. They're like, no, you're the one taking care of the patient. So in that case, I don't even understand.
Okay. Do you guys know of any situations that you can share on YouTube where accountability wasn't taken seriously?
But But when it's something that is good, there will be everybody wants to be a be the one. When it's bad, there is nobody wants to be there. But if it's somebody new, it's something good, everybody will be there.
That's true. That's for
That's
sure.
yes, I agree. Of course, everybody wants to get credit for being good. When there is something bad, we all disappear, even myself, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. But
Um,
you're not supposed to take for some, like let's say an example, like you clean somewhere, or like you clean somewhere, and then somebody comes and asks somebody else, and the person says they're the one who cleaned there. Oh, that's weird. There are a lot of people who like to do that.
oh, take responsibility for other people's work.
Yeah.
Well, you have to be the one to speak up and say, "Well, I did this and I did that." Yeah.
Let me tell you one thing. It's not people are built differently. There are those people who don't like to, if somebody says the other one don't want to go into like more fights, they'll just say okay. They'll just say they're the one. They're not the ones who clean. There are a lot of people like that.
And if it's dirty, then no one wants to take credit for it.
Yeah, yeah. If it's dirty, nobody wants to
Yeah,
be
because
there.
like for
Now the
me, if
person
I
who can
do something and somebody else come and say, "Oh, who did it?" and somebody else say, "Yes, I did it," I'll just let it go because I'm like, I know I did it. You want to take responsibility for it? Okay. And in my head, I'm like, I pray the thing reverse. Would you still claim that you did it? They wouldn't. So, hi, Azel. How are you?
Welcome, Hazel. Welcome, Hazel. And TV. I think those are from you.
Sorry, I misspelled your name.
Hazel eyes.
No.
Okay. Anyone in the chat want to give an example of them taking accountability on YouTube? Okay, what about I'm gonna give an example. What about like if someone says something that you don't agree with on your channel? How do you handle that?
Okay, my side, I think there was a topic that we did long time ago. I said the only comment I've ever got is just one. Just ignore. That's what I do. Ignore.
Ignore.
You don't
What
need
about you,
to.
Nana Foodie?
I mean,
Foodies.
for me, before when I first started, I used to cry.
Oh,
Bad comments. I used to cry, but now it's like it depends on what the comment is. Some people might be trying to tell you something to better your video,
right.
while some people might be just miserable and looking for somebody to hurt. So sometimes I ignore, sometimes I consider it. So
I could say sometimes a comment can be something for you that you need to improve on. You know, but of course we are human, so our feelings will be hurt. For example, I remember Saniki, if you don't mind me using your this example for you, she said that someone said that it's not CEO searchable. CEO or SEO, sorry, SEO searchable. And
SEO.
that's a very good comment. So that's something you should look into, like what can I do to improve my topics? Because then I went, Tanika did a video this week and it says something. It was more like a personal comment. And I told her, "Oh, Saniki, you can try and change this to like a how question, so that way anybody can go to it and search this, like how to use cardboard to make X, Y, and Z." And I think she did. I did check back to see if she changed it, and she did. So some of the comments are not, they're not to hurt you, but to help you. And we should take accountability and change. If someone say, well, this is not how to do this, Mel, maybe you should try it this way, or your video is not so clear. You have to, you have to listen sometimes to the audience.
Yeah, somebody actually, I was on her live and she was like, "Oh, Nana Foodie, your video is not the percentage of the SEO is not high enough for your video to be recommended." She actually gave me suggestion on what to do. She was telling me don't add too much tag, only 15 because they only recognize the first 3. And then she was like, "Your thumbnail, try to improve the quality of your thumbnail because it looks darker." I didn't take
Mhm.
offense to that because I felt like that she was actually trying to help me. I was actually asking her for more suggestions. So, I mean,
Mhm.
there's some people out there trying to help you. So it just depends on how you take it.
Right. I'm gonna go to Saniki's comment. She said, "When someone block you for no reason." I've never had that done to me, but I don't know what to say for that. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of that?
Okay. There's a short that I did on TikTok. It was saying if you lose someone, if you're a good person and you lose someone, uh, they're not losing you're not losing them. They're losing you. So if you're a good person, don't mind being blocked. Just know that's one problem has just left you.
Or
Because
you can
now
think,
actually
go ahead,
I
sorry.
was, I was saying that's not something that should bother you. Me actually, if you block me, you're de- you are deleting yourself. I'm not deleting myself. You're deleting yourself into me, not you. Me delete. Okay.
Well, initially, if someone, like, I'll give another example, something similar to being blocked on YouTube. I would think of like, what have I done to this person? And I would think and think like, you know what? I haven't done anything, so I'm just gonna let it go, and that's their problem, and that's it. That's how it ends. I don't keep focusing on it at all because I know I have not done anything to that person. Saniki also is saying, she said, yes, someone comment on one of my shorts saying it's beautiful, but what it is for. Hmm? Yes, someone comment on one of my shorts saying it's beautiful, but what is it for? Oh, okay, someone commented on your short and said it's beautiful. What is it for? Is it the flower? Was it for the flower?
So,
Well, you can just respond to
okay.
that person and say it's just
Yeah.
a craft. You can do
Yeah.
this with your kids. You can do this just to decorate your house. I think that's
Yeah.
a simple question, not really criticizing your
Yeah.
artwork, but it's something maybe you can respond to them. What can you do with the flower? It's a nice project to do with kids. It's for
It's just
teachers.
somebody who's just curious.
Yes.
Oh, sorry
So
about that.
I don't think that's a bad comment. Okay, I
Because
did.
she started with beautiful. It is beautiful. She
Yes.
didn't trash talk.
So, I mean, even with that flower that you made, you can do several of those and put it in a bouquet, and it can be decoration for your house. I remember back in St. Kitts, there was this lady who used to come to the school and she used to do artwork with us, and she made the flower. I don't know if you ever made the flower with tissue paper, the cardboard, and then you wrap it around, cut it out, and then you put it in a vase. The same thing can be done for that craft. So you can use for decoration. Okay, so Saniki is saying I didn't mind the block because it felt like a burden lifted. Okay. Another thing, like, so now it's good to add the shorts to the related video. Okay, so Saniki is saying, so now it's good to add the shorts to the related video. Um, I guess so. I hear a lot of people say that you should your short should be related to your long form videos.
Definitely.
Yeah. So
Like
this
for
is
me,
how
my short is
You did.
go on, Nana, for this.
I was gonna say like for me,
You're muted.
I was gonna say like for me, some of my short is based on my actual video. I take some part of the video and I make it a short. So I remix it.
Yeah, because there's this way that I've seen people always do like a short. The most are like at the start of the video, and then it reach a part that if it's a interesting video, somebody wanna continue. The video is always like there. You just click and go. It's just continue like that. So most of the people like that because for me, if I go on a video on shorts, I find those kind of videos like I find a video and it leave me on a place that I'm like I want to know more. So I'll just go and follow the link.
What do you mean?
So
When it shows that you upload twice?
no. There's a way. I don't know how they do that, but most of the people do that. Like you upload a shot and then there's a button like a play button is down, which is showing the video is here. So when it reach a point that is it has finished the shot, you'll need to watch more. So you click on that short, long form video. It's down on the short. You just click it. It takes you to the long form. So you continue from there.
Okay. I've never seen that.
Most of the people think I forgot the guy's name. Most of videos that I see is for that. Actually, even more malicious does that. Yeah, some people do that. I think
Okay.
they just I think they take a clip from a video. I think that's how they do it. They take a clip from a video. How you can take a clip from a live stream and then post.
Okay. Another thing about accountability, I know sometimes like you haven't been to someone, this is also related to you too. Like you haven't been to someone's house in a long time, and vice versa. They haven't been to your channel in a long time. And when you see them inside of a chat and you say hi, and then you call their name out again, they don't respond. And then you're left questioning, like, what did I do to that person? So I mean, I've started to you know what? Okay, then you didn't go to their house. Maybe you should go visit them or something, or I'll ignore it. I mean,
No,
Okay.
but why should they feel bad? You don't come to me, I don't come to you. What's the problem?
I don't understand, but
This the
accountability,
and
I'll visit their house and they don't
and
come.
people
So
don't.
what's the problem?
So I'm saying, and people should like stop thinking about the comment is the one which is watching. So if you want comment, people can comment. They'll comment and ruin your video. So it's better if you want to support somebody. If you want to go to somebody's live, me I usually go to people's live and I forget to comment because I always watch and I watch fully. I don't comment and I go and I won't come at you and tell you watch my videos. I don't do videos nowadays. I got lost. And some people now they think I don't watch their videos and I'm always watching them, but they don't know. I don't leave comments
Well, a lot of
unless
people don't like that.
it was a premiere. Unless if it's a premiere, I will watch and then if I remember to comment at the end, that's when I'll comment.
I mean, sometimes you can't comment because, you just depends on what you're doing. Maybe you're cooking, you're cleaning, but you're listening. And that happens to me sometimes.
Yes, yeah, yes. Sometimes you can just put a phone and just watch, and you're just seated. The thing about you waking up and then go click start writing, that will give you a problem, especially when the phone is in landscape. If I'm watching it in landscape, no way I can comment. No way. I'll just go to the next video. After it ends, I just click the YouTube. I go to the next video like that. So most of the time, if I'm watching with the landscape, I usually don't watch, or the computer. If I'm watching with the computer, I usually don't comment. But I support, but people don't know their support. They are being
Well, I guess they feel like
support.
some
Because
people say that they're supporting, but they don't support.
yeah, the comments the comments don't look at the comments, guys. Comments no. Comments, it takes somebody 15 seconds to write a comment. Just know the person will write the comment and go.
Yeah, because like for
And
me, sometimes I have like a lot of videos on the watch later, and some days I just play the whole thing. I don't even have the time. It just plays. When one finished, the next one goes. So I don't even have the time to sit there and write comment for each video. It's playing. I know I watched it, but I didn't leave a comment. But so they probably can't tell if I watch it or not.
Well, if I what I do, if I haven't watched the video but I played it for them, I'll just put replay, and they'll know that I just replayed the video. Yeah.
and
I'm gonna go
again
to.
again
Yeah,
there are videos that and there's those kind of videos that you can miss. You can watch it fully, but don't get like a right comment, and you don't want to write support. You don't want to write interesting. You don't want to write. You get me? So that's another thing.
okay, I'm gonna go to Saniki's comment. She said, I tried my best to add the long form to my shorts. So if they want to see the whole video, they can click on it, but it didn't with that video. Mm, so what do you do? Normally I just do one video and that's it. So maybe that's something I should do. And sometimes my shorts are not related to my long video, but I think most of them are. And it's good to try different things. All right, it's 7:03 and it seems like it's very quiet. So we're gonna wrap it up and I'm gonna leave everybody with one thought. It says this quote is from Confucius. It says the man who asks questions is a fool for a minute. The man who doesn't ask question is a fool for a lifetime.
Yep.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay. So guys, I'm gonna say good night and
Wait, I have a question
go ahead.
before you go. I have a last question. Why you ladies didn't tell me that you had a dressing code? See, you are wearing green. Didn't tell me, guys.
We don't have a dress code. There's no dress code.
Didn't tell me.
I guess it just happened like that.
Go
I've
get your
been wondering,
green
huh?
shirt. Go get your green shirt.
I'll have to get my green next time, and then I wear
And
green with some
also,
white.
I would like to say a big, big thank you to Nati Sling for
You're welcome.
this.
Ring light.
You see the difference? This is me, and this is me. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you.
Happy belated birthday.
And
You're
thank you,
welcome.
Saniki, for the microphone. The video is coming. I received it last night. Thank you so much, Saniki.
Okay, I'm just gonna say thank you to everyone that came through. You can help me with the name. So that's Miss Jessie, Yard, Joshua, Blessing, Saniki, Terrence, Quinn. Is it MNG? Trina came by. Who else? Sidoni, Ranita. Is that from your page? F3. Fred, thank you for coming, Fred. I greatly appreciate you. I've seen you on here a few times. MNG, I think that's it. I think I saw some people from your side. You said blessings already. Danique, I think I said you already. Saniki. That's about it, right? Thank you guys for coming. Oh, who's DXN TV?
Yes, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.
Okay, and thank you guys for coming up and helping me with this topic.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. Are you guys going to have a live or?
Not me.
No. Anyone in the chat is going to have a live?
Not here.
What, on here?
Yeah. On here or
no.
yeah, on YouTube.
Maybe best. Maybe best.
Oh, me on YouTube? No.
Yeah. You said no. Because I wanted to know how to do a raid. You guys know how to do a raid?
Redirect? Oh, the redirect?
Yes.
Oh.
Do you know how to do it?
No.
But I think every one of us, we are live, so you can, I think there's a way you can do that raid.
Well,
try to see it. I think, I don't know.
Okay, maybe next time. I'll learn it for the next time and then I'll do a raid.
Okay, actually, I do.
Guys. Oh, and if you guys, do you guys know K Vibes with K?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or, and let me see. There was a death in one of their YouTubers' family. Her daughter passed away. See if
Oh my
this
God.
guy's, let me see. You might know her. Let's see. Her name. See if they're still on. The person I don't know her personally, but her name sounds familiar, so you might know her. They're still on. Walter Sauces. You guys know that person?
Who?
Walter Sauces. Walter Sauces.
No. Don't know the person.
No? Anybody knows her? Yes, Walter Sauce. Do you guys know her? Or KP and KP? They're just sending their condolences and celebrating her one of their her daughter's life.
Who's the daughter?
The daughter, I don't know if she was a YouTuber, but KP and maybe the mom, they are YouTubers. So they're there just to support her. You can, if you have Good Vibes K, you can go on her chat and just send your condolences for their family.
Okay.
All right, thank you guys for coming. Next week, the same time, we can meet again.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're going on
Good night.
you're going on TikTok?
Yeah.
No. This one is.
Oh, okay. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Hi, everyone.